Hello, I'm going to play through Diablo 3 Warcraft, Rise of Terror. This is a map where you choose your own hero, begin your journey through a Diablo 3 style dungeon, fight against impossible odds, defeat epic bosses and collect legendary items. You're going to be playing it solo, but you can play up to 6 players, but each time we've tried it, most people have failed and not really enjoyed their experience. However, I don't have this on my YouTube channel, and I want this on my YouTube channel because I think this map, with all the effort that's been put into it, deserves to have its own video on the channel. So if you're interested in watching me go through this experience, then you're more than welcome to join me. You can choose between the Barbarian or the Mage, the Wizard, I guess, the Witch Doctor, and the Monk. I'm going to select the Barbarian. I believe this can be beaten in single player. Not 100% sure, because I've only just tested at the start. Seemed to go okay. Now, you fight versus hordes. Let's change the music actually. See if we can get that. Is it there? At some point the Diablo 3 music kicks in, and if this isn't nostalgic enough for you already, because you can already tell it has a very strong theme from Diablo, like the blood, the gore, the gothic aesthetics, the look, the atmosphere, the lighting. It's got all of that going for it, which is a beautiful thing. It's got a cool inventory system, so when you pick up items you can equip them, drop them, have so many potions, so you can share the items that are benefiting you. Perhaps you've got 2 weapons and your ally doesn't have a weapon, you can drop your one and they can pick it up. Perhaps it's better for them. This is recommended for the Barbarian. As you can see, it's an axe, it boosts the damage by 8. I don't have a weapon, so that's definitely worth equipping into my inventory. Now I have plus 8 damage, so it's pretty damn cool. I think this map definitely deserves its own video. Now the benefit of playing this in single player is that I can save at any point I want. I can use cheats if I need to. I'm going to try not to use cheats, but of course since you're supposed to play this with like 6 players, I don't know how realistic this is to do in 1 player. Let's go, boys. I wish I had enough for Whirlwind, and I will in a moment. Because what that does is, if you level up, you get all of your health and mana. And because I'm playing this in single player, I'm going to get a lot more experience, which means I should technically have a more OP character. But the way Whirlwind works is actually really awesome. Not only does it do massive damage to everything around you, but it also gives you bonus health regeneration for 5 seconds afterwards. So, yeah, pretty damn neat. And if I do get into trouble, then there are healing globes to pick up nearby. And I'm going to have all the choice of loot. I'm not so sure how well I'm going to do in the long run here. Now, I have this thing called Fury up here. Fury is only used by the Barbarian class. I'm not entirely sure if I understand that. Perhaps that's just saying that you've got Fury because you're playing Barbarian, or whether those 2 points can be used for something. But this is the important one. 3 revives. You only have 3 lives. However, if you are playing this in single player, you can just cheat. Go, greed is good, 999, and now you've got 999 lives. Or you can just save it. So I should probably try to save it first. If I get myself down to like 1 or 0 revives, then I might want to use the cheat. But we'll see if we can just do this without that. There must be a switch somewhere to this door. So I need to find the switch. So just admire the beauty of this map. And I won't talk too much for it. Only when I feel it's somewhat necessary. Now, there is one thing to point out. Is that if you're not unfamiliar with how Fury works, or a typical warrior class like World of Warcraft or the Barbarian in Diablo, is each time you attack and do damage, or sometimes in the case of taking damage, yeah, I took quite a lot of damage there, you will actually generate rage, but you also lose it if you stay out of combat. So you need to sort of keep into combat. Please give me the health regeneration, boys. That was pretty close, and this is quite early on, so I don't know if I will need to use some cheeky cheats. I'm not sure which character is the best for soloing as well. Potentially a ranged character, I would think, that could exploit a little bit more, but I figured if the Barbarian gets strong and imbalanced enough, he's a bit like a Blade Master. He can carry away. So I've got this ability called Cleave. Costs quite a bit of mana. It's not mana though, it's your rage, which you can always build up as long as you're attacking. That's a boss, by the way. And I'm just slicing through it. But not without taking a fair chunk of damage. Let's check my inventory. We've got to go through these weapons, so that's 8 damage, that's 8, that's 12, so that's going to be better, isn't it? So if we Unequip that. Equip that. We can drop that. Drop that. I don't know if you can dual wield, actually. I should check. It's a one-handed sword, so I think I could, actually. So I might want to pick up one of those weapons, actually, before. Let's go for it. So let's see. So the sword is the best. I think not. I think that's for two-handers. Or a shield. So I don't think you can dual wield as a warrior. Which is a bit of a pity. Will I run this with others? Probably not. Because whilst it's nice to play it with other people, they didn't enjoy the experience. We tried this yesterday, and most people just died and lost all their lives within like the first quarter of the map. And were playing it quite badly. So I think I can probably do a better job, to be quite frank. As egotistical as that sounds, I think that's only fair to some degree. I want to give this map a better go. It deserves better, really. And I don't think people were giving it, you know, the effort it required.
For my ancestors. Done.
It is a little FPS intensive. My FPS is looking fine here, but when you get lots of mobs, then you do get into trouble. They've all got like custom looks to them and stuff like that. It's really kind of cool. Some are a bit more tougher than others, so you always got to look out for that as well. Be careful because they can hit like a truck. These do 73 to 76, 18 armor, so they're quite tanky as well. But they haven't got much health. So abilities would be really good versus these, rather than just flat damage. Although I can obviously damage these guys down, using spells and abilities would be very powerful versus creatures with such low health pools. Whoa, no! I picked the wrong one. I went with Cleave. I should have gone with Whirlwind. Even then, I think I was in trouble there. Okay. What's in the box? What's in the box? Press S to equip your items. Well, let's see if there's anything worth equipping, shall we? Okay, that's good. So that's armor. So we need to unequip that, equip that, drop that. That's a headpiece. I don't have anything else for head. Potions would have been handy a moment ago, wouldn't they? So, mana potion, healing potion. I don't think mana potion... Maybe that works for Barbarian. Let's find out. It does. So it's like an instantaneous whirlwind. So we're just going to go straight for that because I get the health regeneration afterwards.
For my ancestors.
Great, a zombie. Weaken these down. Back into whirlwind. Give these guys a little squeeze. So I got lots and lots of energy. I'm not sure the best min-max abilities to pick, but Whirlwind definitely seems like a very strong one to start off with. Try to use Whirlwind as much as possible, because the more damage I'm doing, the quicker I can build it up for the next one. So this is post-Whirlwind, and now I can activate it again in about 4 seconds. So I think it's got like a 12-second cooldown or something like that, and lasts a few seconds. It's not too bad. So... I don't remember coming across anything up here, apart from a thunder axe. But you just got to keep exploring. I might miss a couple of things, so perhaps I should concentrate a bit more. Oh yes, that's nice. May as well try to see if you can equip it, but nope. My quest. Okay, so this tells you what you need to do. The way your inventory system works. Press S. You've got the Barbarian gains 1 point of mana each time he attacks. The mana can be then used to perform abilities. Each ability you will use will give you 1 Fury point, which is displayed in the place of gold. Once these points reach 5, the Barbarian will be given a combo finishing move selected at random. Upon using a combo, so there it is, Onslaught. The Barbarian receives plus 40% attack speed for 5 seconds. Okay. And this resets it. Okay, so you get like a random ability. It's the strongest melee class. Skill is unmatched when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. You're supposed to defend your casters, basically. But I don't have none.
For my ancestors. Done.
Ooh, I don't think I can go down there. Some bits are just aesthetic.
Done.
Barbarian's a bit too big to fit down those stairs. I can go this way though. What have we got? We got a bunch of range units up the top. I was trying to kite the melee ones down. There we go. Try to keep them away from one another. So it doesn't look like I get rage from being attacked, so I have to just do damage to get it. I might have to use a healing potion unless I can whack on an ultimate whirlwind. Seems like a shame to go for whirlwind though when there's nothing to hit with it. But it's pretty much just for the health regeneration, because it's so good for that. Oh. Come here. No, gotta take a potion. This is gonna be pretty tough. Come on, boys. Alright, let's see how we get on with this one. But I'm going to go back for the regeneration globe and finish off the other monster down below.
Honor guide me.
Because we've got a special event coming up.
Yes, chieftain. For my ancestors. Yes, chieftain. An excellent plan. Yes, chieftain. For my ancestors. None. For my ancestors. None.
It's a little tricky to hit because the cursor is kind of strange in this game. And like I say, it's got a little bit of a sluggish feel to it. Looks like we're okay though. May as well just use that. They actually run away from it.
For my ancestors. None.
Activate cleave.
For the tribes.
Basically splash damage.
For my ancestors. Yes, chieftain. None. For my ancestors. An excellent.
Level 6. Can still go more into whirlwind when I get level 7. There's my fat loot. Let's take a look. What have I earned? And that's just +1 armor. I don't know if you can do anything with the items that you don't need, but I don't think so.
Done. For my ancestors. Yes, chieftain.
So, did
For
that
my ancestors.
trigger the switch? I'm curious.
Done.
Because I don't remember hitting a lever or anything like that.
For my ancestors. Yes, chieftain. Done. Yes, chieftain. For my ancestors. An excellent plan.
Hello.
Yes, chieftain.
Some people are waiting for me, are they?
Ask of me.
Right. Increasing movement speed and attack speed would be good for someone that builds up their rage as well as movement. I think the ground stomp would be good as well. A stun would probably save my life a few times.
An excellent plan. For my ancestors. Yes,
Pull them back. Let's see if we can get something done here.
done. For my
Oh,
ancestors.
that's a lot to take on.
An excellent plan.
It's too much to take on.
Yes, chieftain.
Needs more healing, boys.
Done. An excellent.
They're not going away.
Not enough mana. Done.
Alright. So I have a choice here. Do I want to sort of just go for unlimited lives, or do I want to go with the cheats? Who's your daddy? Which will basically just make it so that I can kill this stuff easily. Or do I want to try to reset and pick a character that can maybe solo this stuff better? Because I'd like to do this without cheating.
An excellent plan.
But it's easier said than done, as you can see. Some stuff you just can't really get round.
For my ancestors. An excellent plan. Done.
I can try the monk, actually. I'll try different characters. And I'll see if I can work out a way to do this. If not, what I had an idea was is just to have people join the game and then quit. Pick a character and then quit, and then I can control all 6 of them, or up to 4 of them. 4 would be enough. So I can show off the other characters a bit more. Let's try the monk. Just to see if he's got some decent healing ability. That's got to be used on other people. Nope, can be used on me. He's got good mana regen slam, so that's another stun. Gives the chance to hit with the force of a molten fireball. 2 times damage, 3.5 times. Well, let's go through this. I mean, the starting bit isn't too difficult, so we'll have a little read whilst we're doing this. The monk launches a rapid assault, knocking units back slightly. So that's massive damage. But I don't think he's got anything that heals him. So he's not going to be any use, is he? That's what I'm looking for, is something that can heal. I mean, the crit thing is cool, but none of this... If he gets an item like Vampiric Aura, but I don't know of any items like that drop in this game. But I would love a Vampiric Aura on a character like this, because then I could potentially solo it. To get your health back upon hit. But nothing looks like it's going to work. And I didn't see anything drop that gave health back when I was playing the Barbarian. Let's try that one now. That didn't seem so good.
I will do what I can.
Divine Shield is handy. But it's not going to be good enough, I don't think. Seems a bit lackluster. So let's go with a restart. I know the Witch Doctor can heal himself, but his mana regeneration might not be good enough. But I don't know. He's my last resort, really. I'll see if the mage can do any better. By the way, the rule still stands. Anyone with the Doosan name or whatever, if you detect it's Doosan, give the gentle ban. I'm done with that guy. The wizard specializes in mass target assaults, cutting down the hordes of enemy that block her path with ease with her time warping abilities. She is adept in combat, should not be dealt with lightly. As a wizard, it will be your job to deal high spell damage from a distance, letting your allies take most of the damage. Don't get caught on the melee. Well, that's going to be pretty tricky, because I'm the only one here. A book containing several spells. Mirror image. Costs a lot of mana though. Typically not a good spell. That does damage. Increases the damage of the wizard's attack, so it's just like a flat bonus damage, I think. Maybe it's an auto cast. Barbars an area. Stuns. Deals damage. After the effects, increased health regeneration. So that could be something we're looking for. And increased mana regeneration would mean I can cast that more often. So she could be a bit like a ranged barbarian. Let's give that a go.
I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
Vidal, if you suggest those in a YouTube comment or something like that, I can get around to looking at those another time. Those other Diablo 3 clones. I've already played them all, I think. I've played Diablo RPG, Diablo Mall. If you look up on my channel, I've played a whole bunch of Diablo stuff. But I just don't have this on my channel.
Sounds interesting.
I was actually very surprised that this is the one that hadn't been on the channel, because I've definitely played this before. This has been changed and updated since I last played it, though.
I'll take care of
I'm
it.
absolutely certain of that. So the other version we played was an older version or something, but this has still been done nonetheless.
Sounds interesting.
Well, that looks good so far.
Resort to violence.
Let's go for mana regeneration.
I'll take care of it. Sounds
What is our range? 180. Really? That's like nothing. But I suppose this is kind of...
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Let's hope 180 is long enough
check
range.
it
That
out.
was less than I was expecting it to be.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll take care of it.
So,
I'll check it out.
pretend to get
Sounds
surrounded.
good. I'll check
Try
it
to
out.
stack them up.
Sounds good.
I don't know what that is. A trap, I
I'll check it
guess?
out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Come and surround me, boys.
You asked for it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
That health regeneration isn't too stellar. Unless we get more powerful versions of it.
I'll check it out.
It's not bad, it's just... Don't know. Don't know if it's going to be enough for the later levels.
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Hello.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
Alright.
Sounds good.
What's this electrocute ability?
Sounds interesting. I'll
Chain
check it
lightning.
out. I hate resorting to violence. I'll take
Pretty
care of it.
cheap. Might be fairly good for
I'll check it out.
smaller targets.
Sounds interesting.
I want to
Sounds
see this Spectral though. The 10 bonus damage doesn't seem to be too stellar.
good. I'll check it out. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good.
That proud Warcraft free
I'll take
music.
care of it.
It does change the Diablo free music later on in the level. Must be a
Sounds
switch somewhere for this door.
I'll check it out.
If only I could
Sounds
find
good.
it.
I'll check it out. Sounds good.
The barbarian had to fight to get the resources to use his regeneration. That's very true. As long as I have the mana regeneration for
I'll
this,
take care of it.
I might stand a chance.
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
I mean, look at that.
I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll
The
take
cooldown is fairly long. I'd say that's close to a 12 to 15 second cooldown.
What's the plan? Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I hate resorting to violence.
Let's do the mirror image. That could be good for tanking as well.
What's the plan? That's curious.
Especially as my characters gets more geared.
Sounds interesting.
I have no idea how I'm going to deal with like the boss like Leoric.
Sounds interesting.
There's time shield, but there's more stuff that's going to cost mana. So we concentrate on a smaller
Sounds interesting.
group of spells for the moment.
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. You asked for it. I'll take care
Yeah.
of it. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
Just seeing if I can multi-equip in any way.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I hate resorting to violence. Sounds interesting. You asked for it.
Yeah, the 180 range is a bit
I'll check it out.
strange for a
Sounds
wizard
interesting.
character, I've got to say.
You asked for it. Shh, I'm trying to think. I can help. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll take care of it.
If I move too quickly, I don't think the energy strike actually does its damage. So I've actually got to kind of pause when I use it, which isn't great. It's a bit like flame strike in that sense.
I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll take
Didn't
care
damage that guy, just did the stun on him as well.
of it. Sounds interesting.
Strange.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. good. I hate resorting to violence. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
So let's see. What does the intelligence do? Damage by 1, mana by 10, increased mana regeneration.
I'll take care of it.
Seems like a good deal for someone like me.
Sounds
Quite a
good.
bit of damage my character can do.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
So far the
I'll
wizard's
check it
the
out.
better choice,
Sounds good.
but I'm not sure she's going to be enough to get me through. We can hope though.
You asked for it. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. Sounds good.
No dual wielding for you.
I'll check it out.
See you later, barbarian.
Sounds
You've
good.
been replaced.
I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
It's the old Skellers.
I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Shh, I'm trying to think. That's curious. Shh, what's the point in here? Sounds good.
That clever skeleton. I think he was still attacking the right one.
I hate resorting to violence. I'll take care of it. What's the plan? Shh, I can help. Think here. Sounds interesting. What's the plan? Shh, I'm trying to think here. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. You asked for it. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
So the mirror image doesn't
Sounds
last that
interesting.
long. And we're a little low on mana. Could be a bit patient and wait a moment. I've only got 1 point in it as well. I need to be level 6, so you've got to wait quite big gaps before you can get that mana regeneration, but that would be pretty sick.
I'll
Okay,
check it out.
let's give it a save and give it a go.
I hate resorting to violence.
You don't
Sounds
have much of a
interesting.
choice.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
Huh,
I'll check it out. I'll take care of it.
she's so much better at this.
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
To be fair, I think electrocute would be cheaper than
Sounds
using another energy strike.
I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll check it
It
out.
should be 90 mana instead of 110.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I can help. Sounds good. I'll take care of it.
Turns out the wizard's pretty good.
Interesting.
So that noise that was made, you have to make an assumption that that was
I'll take
the
care of it.
switch trigger.
Sounds interesting.
Because I haven't got a physical...
I have no time for this.
I don't know.
I'll check it.
Fred, g'day. G'day, g'day. How you
Good day,
doing?
mate.
G'day, g'day. I'm doing great. I hope I still keep getting fat loot though. This is nice because
take
when I
care.
played this with the others, I got
Sounds
no
interesting.
loot whatsoever.
Sounds good.
So at least I get more
take care
choice
of it.
of gear.
Sounds good.
If you guys see where the switch is,
I'll take
let me
care.
know because I'm almost definitely going to miss it
check
because
it
I
out.
normally do with these kind of things.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it.
So I'm going to go back
Sounds interesting.
to the place where
I'll check it out.
it
I'll take
suggests
care
I
of it.
should go.
Sounds good.
She's so good.
Take care of it. Sounds interesting.
She makes the barbarian look like a...
Sounds interesting.
Well, I was going to say a rude
I'll take
word,
care
but
of
yeah.
Sounds good. I'll
Can
take
I
care of it.
equip the shield? Oh yeah, cool. Bit of armor, bit of agility.
I'll check it out.
Don't mind if I do. 8% more attack speed, why not?
Sounds interesting. Sounds
Come at me,
good.
bros. All
Sounds
come at
interesting.
me. Gather
Sounds
up.
good.
One and
I'll
all,
check it out.
gather up.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Jeez.
I'll check it out. I'll take care of it.
Oh, he's a
check it
big guy.
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. What's the plan? I can help. Sounds interesting. I'll take
I just wish he had a bit more range. 180 is basically melee.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
So you have to be very
I'll take care
careful.
of it. Sounds interesting.
Some of these mobs are probably going to do massive
good.
damage if they even hit you once.
I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds
She
interesting.
has a positive outlook. I'm enjoying
I'll
that.
take care of it. Sounds
She
interesting.
must be a YouTuber.
Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds good.
Well, looks like I did
I'll
it.
check it out. You asked for it. I hate resorting to violence.
Okay, there was a trap there. That's another thing you got to be careful of. It's a bit BS.
I'll take care of it.
Is some places are just going to blow up on you, and I don't think there's really any physical clue for it.
Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds good. What's the plan? I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Shh, I'm trying to think here. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds
Thank you, little ones.
I'll check it out.
So 110 mana.
good.
That's probably going to go up again though, at some point.
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
Ah, we got our first boss. Okay, well let's see how she does in solo in a boss. Since she doesn't seem to have a single target spell, that's very strong.
Sounds good.
I'm a little concerned.
I'll take care of it. I can help. That's good. I'm trying to think here. I can help.
Perhaps some spam and wait for the multiple units to come through, because with most bosses there's
That's curious.
going to be some level of
That's I hate resorting to violence.
it adds.
Sounds interesting.
I think I'm going to struggle.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
Where's your ads? Oh no, you've probably got some. There they are.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll check it.
Jesus.
I'll take care of it. I'll
Don't
check
hit me. Oh, for fuck's sake. I had to move and cancel that, so I didn't get the benefit. Oh, I got the benefit of the heal.
it. Sounds
I
interesting.
got the benefit of the damage.
I'll check it out.
I'll go for the ones further away, actually, since he actually seems to be chasing and I can walk out of the boss room, so may as well abuse that,
Sounds interesting.
because I know I left some behind at the start.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
That's nice.
Sounds good.
So whilst you're doing the running away,
I'll check it out.
you're also getting, like, the regeneration.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
Let's go... Oh, energy strike, I think. 130 mana, so an extra 20 mana. But hopefully... I mean, the damage isn't that important,
That's curious.
because these only have 17 health.
I'm trying to think here.
I guess it depends on certain mobs, though, doesn't it, really?
Sounds good.
How many of these are going to keep coming? Are they unlimited at this point? Does he just keep spawning?
Sounds
I think he does.
Sounds interesting.
So I need to work my way back towards him and then finish him off if I can.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
I'm not sure how I can, though. I need more spells to work through that.
I'll check it out.
I mean, I guess this is experience, so
I'll take care of it.
I kind of can abuse this. Have you ever played, like, RPG games? I mean, a lot of you would have done.
I'll check it out.
Where it's like, you farm an area for way longer than you should do, really, just so you can basically be more OP for the next area.
I'll take
That's
care
what
of
this is basically happening. That's what's happening here, except it's kind of forced.
it. I'll take care of it.
I need more AoE
Sounds
abilities.
interesting.
That's not going to cut it, Spectral Blades. I might have to go with the Time Shield and see if that can do it.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
The Chain Lightning only hits up to 3 units, though.
Sounds good. I'll check it out.
Ah, perhaps he's got
Sounds
tired of
interesting.
spawning them.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Hey, buddy. Oh, you got your health back. Oh, shit. So he's done like a reset.
I'm trying to think. That's curious.
That's bad.
I can help. I'll take care of it. What's the plan? I hate resorting to violence. I can help. What's the plan? Shh, I'm trying to think here.
I don't think they do any damage.
You asked for it. Sounds interesting. Shh, I'm trying to think here. I'll take care of it. I hate resorting to violence. Sounds interesting. That's curious. You asked for it. I'll take care of it. What's the plan? I hate
Where's your little ads?
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
I need to rinse and repeat the process. I think you got to keep the fight going for so long, because I think I got him down to lower health this time.
Sounds good.
Whoa! He's got such a long range.
Sounds interesting.
Like, he's here and he can still melee me, so I've got to be so careful. I know I've got the health potions, but really, I'm trying not to use them, but if that happens, then I'm going to have to.
Sounds interesting.
Fine.
What's the plan?
You ain't giving me much of a choice.
Sounds interesting. You asked for
Not
it.
enough mana.
Come here.
Not enough
I'm
mana.
trying to think here. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
I guess he didn't want to spawn his ads this time, because he used them all up.
Sounds good.
Boost attack rate. That's a weapon slot. Well, that's no good, is it? That's kind of crappy, man. Why are you giving me crap loot?
Sounds
Where's the epics?
Sounds good.
This is trash. This is Fender trash.
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care
Yeah, it's Gloves of Haste, basically.
of it. Sounds interesting.
I can get that from a troll trapper in a melee game. Alright, next area. Let's try the Spectral Blades, but I think it might be the AoE that I really need. But I really want to just see how that works, whether it's just extra flat damage. Or it's auto-cast. It's auto-cast, so is that really worth it? 10 mana for 10 damage. But that's 30 mana for 50 damage, up to 3 targets. So, mathematically that doesn't work very well, but it could be good versus bosses. Burning them down quicker. But then again, it's melee attacks, and her melee
I'll take
attacks
care
are awful.
I'll check it out.
Kane,
I can help.
you still live.
Sounds interesting.
Ah, there you are. The writings in this place are incredible. Come, stay a while, and it is time for shedding our enemy's blood. Not idle talk. No one ever listens.
Sounds good. I hate resorting to
Keep my little buddies alive. I don't think they're going to help me versus the boss, though. So we did do this up to a certain point yesterday. I think it pauses the game when you do this. Nope, doesn't look like it actually. She's taking damage.
I'll check it out.
I wasn't sure whether it paused it when you did that.
I'll check it out.
Pants. She can now wear pants.
What's the plan?
What kind of RPG game is this?
You asked for
A woman lead
Sounds interesting.
wearing pants.
I'll check it out. I'll take care of
There's
it.
a potion there, but I can't go back. We've got to kill these.
Sounds interesting.
Move forth!
I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I hate resorting to violence. That's curious.
Kill it!
Sounds good.
Stop killing all my friends. There's Deck Arcane. He's my buddy. Thank you for saving me. Take this as a small token of appreciation. Bleach
Sounds
pants.
interesting.
Oh dear. Do I want some pants that he's been wearing? I guess so, because it's got good intelligence. I'm really worried about this next fight coming up, because he was really strong when we did
I'll
this
take care of it.
with 6 players.
Sounds good.
And now I'm just myself, so I might have to like add some lives or something just so I can get through this next stage. But I'm trying to play as much of this as possible
Sounds
without having to do that. Steamed hams. I still got a lot of stuff to equip.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. What's the plan?
You coming, Deckard?
That's curious. That's curious. What's the plan? That's
Ah, you swine.
What's the plan? I can help. Curious. What's the plan?
Let's go, girls.
Sounds good. You asked for it. I can help. I'll check it out. What's the plan? I'm trying to think. I can help. I'll take care of it. That's curious. Sounds good. I'll take
Oh man, these are all going to be ranged fuckers.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I can help. I'll take care of it. I'm trying to think. That's curious. What's the plan? I can help. Sounds good. What's the plan? I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take
Yeah,
care
if I had longer range, I could sort of manipulate him a lot more, but we basically got the same range, except he's got
I'm trying to think.
a lot more health.
I'll take care of it. Sounds
Almost
interesting.
waiting for the next pack
I'll
of
take
mobs
care
to
of
hit.
Sounds
If
good.
he is going to spawn anymore, then I can do another energy strike.
Sounds interesting.
If not, then we're going to have to just go with this
That's curious.
and try to run.
That's curious.
But he does
What's the
kill
plan?
them quite quickly,
That's curious.
so that's no good.
I'll check it
I
out.
don't know what I can do then.
Sounds interesting.
I don't think there's anything else I can do in the single player versus this, apart from
I'll
run,
check it out.
which doesn't look like it's doing me any favors anyway.
Sounds good. I'll check it out.
Our hero has fallen.
What's the plan? I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Shh. I'm trying to think here. That's curious. Sounds good. I hate resorting to violence. Sounds interesting. Sounds good.
Oh, right.
Sounds interesting.
These guys can't be attacked, but they do lots of damage if they tap you.
Sounds good.
So you need to keep your distance from them.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. You asked for it. What's the plan? Shh. I'm trying to think here. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I can help. I hate resorting to violence. Sounds good. I'll check it out.
What is that?
Sounds good.
Oh, okay.
Our hero has fallen.
Shh. I'm trying to think here. I'll take care of
So
it.
what's the
Sounds good.
code for just giving lumber and not
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of
gold?
it. What's the plan? Sounds good.
Because I'll restore the lives that I lost during the boss fight that I can't really do much about.
I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
Because that's not particularly fair. That's really good drop.
I can help.
Leaf it to me. So if I did leaf it to me and then 2. Oh, there we go.
That's curious.
I just think that's fair, really.
What's the plan?
On a, if it feels like there's nothing I can do to stop myself from losing the lives,
I'll check it out.
then I will basically go and do that. Otherwise, the rest of this I'll try to play it hardcore.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I can help. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Much better drops though now.
What's the plan? Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
I am the war
Trying to
chief.
think here.
I'm
Sounds
pretty
good.
sure I dropped that. No, I didn't.
That's curious.
Why don't you just wear 2 shirts?
I'll check
If
it
each
out.
one gives you +8 intelligence,
interesting.
you can warm
I'll
up
check
and
it out.
wear a couple of extra layers,
Sounds
surely.
good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it.
Which one of these is health potion?
What's the plan?
Right.
Sounds
Roger,
interesting.
roger.
That's curious. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. You asked for it. I hate reanimating violence. You asked for it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I hate resorting to violence. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
There we go.
What's the plan?
Now we can get that Diablo 3 music playing over and over.
I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'm trying to think here. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. What's the plan? Shh. I'm trying to think here. I'll check it out.
I think this is like another boss, but it's more of a mini boss. But he definitely caused us problems yesterday as well. Thousand Panda.
I can help.
Nope.
Forces are under attack.
I'm trying to think here. I'll take care of it.
So it turns out the dude's going to hit pretty hard.
I'll check it out. What's the plan?
And it turns out he has a lot of health.
Sounds good. I'll check it out.
So again, I think bosses I'm just going to struggle with, to be quite frank with you.
I'll check it out. Sounds good. That's curious.
Almost may as well just use the Who's Your Daddy cheat, just to finish him off quicker.
I'll check it out. You asked for it.
It's possible that I can almost definitely kill him. But it just means I would have to run around in a circle for an eternity whilst my regeneration goes round. And I don't think that's particularly fun to watch.
I'll take
So
care
I'll
of it.
probably just activate the Who's Your Daddy cheat.
I can help.
But if I wanted to do this like with no cheating whatsoever, super strict. Also, I must have gone extra life for getting to this area.
Curious. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Violence. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I'll take
Yeah,
care
you
of
could
it.
kite this guy forever,
Sounds
basically.
I'll take care of it.
But that's not too fun to watch.
Shh. I'm trying to think here. What's the plan? I'll check it out. Sounds good.
Ah, look at that. The ultimate point into energy strike, 170 mana.
Shh. I'm trying to think here. I'll check
Dun,
it
dun, dun.
out. Sounds interesting.
There's item crates there.
Sounds good.
What's back here? Anything?
I'll take care of it.
Oh.
Sounds good.
Oh, good. You can go back and forth. That's handy.
Sounds good.
So that is basically another little boss bit.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. You asked for it.
Crafty crates.
I hate resorting to violence. Sounds interesting.
You got different levels on these globes.
I can help.
Gives some mana to everyone
take care of
nearby. So you kind of want to coordinate that
Sounds
when you're
good.
playing with a group of people.
I'll take care of it.
No point using it if everyone's got maximum mana.
Sounds good.
Get wrecked, guys.
I can help.
Kind of want more experience so I can show off the other abilities a bit more.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it.
Sorry, guys. I think
interesting.
that's the same ones. That's the same ones.
I'm trying to think here.
I neglected you
I'll check it
earlier.
out.
There we
Sounds
go.
interesting.
You have
take
my
care of it.
attention.
I'll check it out.
They're supposed to
Sounds
probably
interesting.
reach the bridge, but they couldn't even do that. failed.
That's curious.
Healing above, mana below. Organization
I can help.
gets you a long way in
I'll take care
life.
of it.
Learn it when you're
What's
young.
the plan? Shh. I'm trying to think here.
Alright, alright.
I'll check it out. Sounds good.
We're making good progress. I think we're moving into
Sounds
basically the last chapter of the map.
That's curious. I can help. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds
Hello,
interesting.
fella.
Shh. I'm trying to think here. That's curious. You asked for it.
Oh, of course you've got cleave damage.
I can help. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
That does so much damage. I've still only got level 1 electrocute. Oh my goodness. That's so bad. Let's go with Time Shield to see how that spell works, because I might not get a chance to level up again.
Sounds interesting.
Creates a shield around the hero, slowing all enemies within range. Once activated, the wizard can cause her shield to pulse, damaging and knocking back enemies. Reduces enemy attack and walk speed. So
Sounds
let's
good.
pull these guys in. Activate the
Sounds
shield. I don't know, I want to see how long the shield
take care
lasts
of
for before I have to activate
Sounds
it.
good.
So it slows their movement down.
That's curious. I'll take care of it.
Could be good just for kiting.
Sounds good.
There you go. So
I'll check it out.
it lasts, well, I think that was a good sort of 10 seconds.
Sounds interesting.
And it's pretty long cooldown on this. That looks like a 40-second
Sounds
cooldown.
good. I'll check it out. Sounds good.
It's an okay ability.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Shh. I'm trying to think here. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. That's curious. Sounds good.
Run, bitch.
I'll take care of it.
Run.
I'll take care of
Guess
it.
they got bored of chasing.
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
That health regen just isn't
I'll
all
take care
that.
of
At least it's better than nothing, though.
I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
That's still not as good because the weapon I got was crazy good. I don't think there's enough drops in this game. I'm playing a single player and I still haven't managed to fill in necklace, ring, belt, boots. You know,
I'm
there's
trying to
quite a
think.
lot I'm missing.
Sounds
And this is just
interesting.
playing it single player.
I'll check it out.
So I'm getting guaranteed drops here.
What's the plan? Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Could actually regen because I'm almost at full
Sounds
health.
good. Sounds interesting.
Full mana,
Sounds
sorry.
good.
But
Sounds interesting.
it's so good, that ability.
I'll check it out.
We've got
take
another
care.
level. I don't think I like the time
Sounds
shield
good.
enough to warrant it, but we'll work
Sounds
and use it
interesting.
now. So activate, and then right click again. Not
I'll
right
take
click,
care of
left
it.
click. It's
Sounds good.
okay. It's alright.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Nothing too special there. I think the electrocute's the way to go.
You asked for it. I can help. Sounds interesting. Shh. I'm trying to think here. What's the plan? I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. That's curious. Shh. I'm trying to think here. I'll check it
Oh
out.
my goodness.
Sounds
That's a
interesting.
hard one to target on that bridge.
Check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I can help. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
Well, there's some more mobs spawn here for some reason. Oh no, I see, they're just triggered to go that way.
I'll take care of it.
Because they think that's where you would run off to.
I'll check it out. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
I can see my ancestor. Mana regeneration plaques. Big guy
Sounds interesting.
for me.
I can help.
Ah, it's tricky to get out of that little mini menu because you got to press S for it.
That's good. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. That's the plan.
See you later,
I'll take
Gladius.
care of it. Sounds
The item drops for the melee characters really aren't that good. Like plus 24 damage. I basically get that with the weapon I got already just from the intelligence. And then there's obviously the mana regeneration, there's the mana that you get from it, etc, etc.
good. I'll take care of it.
Our forces are
That's
under
almost tempting, that is. But 8 agility is 16% attack speed. Ah, I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to gank me from both sides. Crafty.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. What's the plan? Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
The maximum mana I have isn't that relevant.
Sounds interesting.
It's more about the mana regeneration.
Sounds
So I'd stick with my attack speed. Thank you very much.
I'll take care of it.
She's getting some good experience from these creatures.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
This reminds me of selecting my demon hunter. Not well, I guess it is called a demon hunter. This looks like a long path. I thought this was the offshoot path.
I'll take care of it.
The mini-map isn't exactly accurate.
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
Correct.
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
Hello, Tainted.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
Oh, I see. So this was like a mini-boss.
I can help. I'll take care of it. That's curious.
They always keep targeting me anyway, even when I do it.
Sounds good. I can help.
Run,
I'll check it
you
out.
fool.
Sounds interesting.
Huh, I'm just kidding with that.
Sounds good. Shh, I'm trying to think here. I'll take care of it. What's the plan? I can help.
Move too quickly.
Sounds interesting. Shh, I'm trying to think here. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I can help. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
She'll level up in a moment. Yep, and get everything back. Because she's a badass.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds good.
I think you guys were supposed to join in the fight, weren't you?
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
So that's an orb. Sounds like something I would like. Does the orb go where my shield is? I'll try to equip it in other places, hoping that... I think it goes where the shield is, though. What? Oh, maybe it's your weapon. Oh, it is your weapon. Oh, come on. Dude. I think in some ways that is kind of better than this, but at the same time... Bloody hell. How am I going to fill up these other spots then?
Sounds good. I hate resorting to violence.
Where are you going?
You asked for it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. What's the plan? I'll check it out. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You could use a wand in one hand and the orb in your basically your shield. But see, that's an equipment slot weapon. So why can't I put that in there? I guess it's offhand, and that's orb. So orb is main hand apparently.
I'm trying to think.
Who would have thought?
I can help. Sounds
Orb
good.
requires all of your
I'll check it
attention.
out. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Oh my goodness, so many gifts. So many gifts!
I'll check it out.
Thank you, Ali Buddy Cutie Butt.
I'll take care of it.
Gifting
Sounds interesting.
indebted.
That's curious.
That's curious.
I'll take care of it.
I can't tell if I'm going the right way or the wrong way. I want to go the offshoot way, basically to the dead end.
Sounds good.
But I think I keep going the main way. Let's find out.
I'm trying to think. What's the plan? Sounds interesting.
Electrocute OP.
I'll take care of it. That's curious. Sounds good.
Basic sword.
I'll check it.
That's going to be very useful at this point in the game.
I'm trying to think. I hate renewing the violence. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good.
Yeah, this path keeps going.
I'll take care of it.
Let's just go literally another 5 seconds, and if it still keeps going, which it does, we're going to head back.
I'll check it out.
Alright, easy guys. That's quite a lot of damage, to be honest.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
Ice-based attack. That's nice. These mana health potions are... Some of them... Hang on a second.
Sounds interesting.
Which ones are the weak ones then? Let's use the weaker ones first.
I'll check it out.
Pays to be prepared.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
Go back and pick up the
Sounds
shield again.
interesting.
I dropped the shield.
What's the plan?
Oh yeah.
Sounds good. Shh. I'm trying to think.
I was getting so frustrated.
I'll check it
I
out.
don't even know where I dropped the shield, to be frank with you.
Sounds good.
It was like 1 armor and 4 agility, so it's not the biggest deal.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. What's the plan? Sounds good. Sounds interesting. You asked for it. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
It's another lyric.
I'll check it out. Sounds good.
No lyric.
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
Keep your
I'll take
distance.
care of it. Sounds
No
interesting.
means no.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. That's curious. I'll take care of it. What's the plan? Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Sounds good.
Ooh.
I can help. What's the plan? I'll
Ah.
take care of it.
Haka.
Sounds interesting. That's curious. What's the plan? I'll check it out. Sounds good.
I don't think I had enough health mana potions to take on Lyric when I first fought him. I'm trying to think maybe that's the way you kill him without using up any lives, but I'm pretty sure I didn't have an abundance of mana and health potions like I do this time.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
That'll learn you.
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
We're coming up on the final boss now, I think.
Sounds good.
Oh, I've got to go another point into mana regeneration, surely. I don't know.
I'll take care of it.
No, maybe not. I think with the health mana potions I got at the moment, that should be enough.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. What's the plan? I'll take care of it.
Really hoping to have a fully kitted out hero, though.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. You asked for it. That's curious. I'll check it out. I'll take it. I can help. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
That's kind of cool. Little ways to get around
I'm trying to think here. I'll check it out.
and avoid attacks.
Sounds interesting.
It'd be good if there was like a boss zone that had like portals that you could go into.
Sounds interesting.
Speaking of which.
What's the plan? That's curious. I can help.
Looks like you can solo this, because I've got 7 lives now. I only added 2 back, so I had 1 at least
I'll take
left.
care of it. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. That's curious. I can help. I hate resorting to violence. Sounds good. I'll check it out.
Oh, they actually take more damage than I was expecting.
That's curious. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I hate resorting to violence. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
Maybe go for the slow now.
I can help. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it.
This was so cool in the cutscene, like in the trailer for Diablo 3. We thought, oh yeah.
I'll check it out.
Go check it out, like the original trailer for Diablo 3.
I'll check it out.
What he does basically is what people were hoping, but Blizzard went back on it and made it so that he doesn't actually bite people, so to speak, nor certain limbs.
Sounds interesting.
You got bored of me already, have you, mate?
Sounds good. I'll check it
Ah,
out. Sounds good.
look, he keeps running away. He knows how powerful I am.
Shh. I'm trying to think.
He's like, I don't want to fight that.
I can help. Sounds good.
Oh, hello. Looks like you're doing some damage there, fella. And I can't get out this fucking menu.
I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Our hero has fallen.
I can help. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. You asked for it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. That's curious. What's the plan? I can help. Shh. I'm trying That's curious. I'll take care of it. Sounds
Let's go,
interesting.
boy.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. What's the plan? I can help. That's curious. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Shh, I'm trying to think here. I hate resorting to violence. Sounds interesting. I can help.
Ah,
That's curious.
scary when you go into that menu.
Sounds interesting.
It serves a purpose sometimes, but at other points it wrecks you.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I can help. What's the plan? I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Oh, I keep moving too quickly when I do that. Dagnabbit.
That's good. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
Did he just interrupt me again? I think he just interrupted me again. Oh man, that was harsh. My stun didn't go off from the E ability because he basically got a hit like a split second after I did it.
I'll check it out.
I think I would be dead then if we were playing originally. But I'm getting a little bit lax because of the amount of lives. I think I would have played it more safe and been a bit more careful with my health potions and maxed up on that.
Thank you. Sounds good.
There we go.
Sounds interesting.
Job done.
Sounds good.
That was easy. Ah, he wouldn't even let me loot him. Ah, I see.
I'll take care of it.
The portal
Sounds
takes me
good.
over before I can get the loot.
Sounds interesting.
Okay, let's see where this
I'll check
goes.
it out. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. What's the plan?
Some very tough, horrific zombies.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. I'll
That
take
E is still by far the best ability, providing it doesn't get interrupted.
Sounds good.
Not
That's
enough,
curious.
Matt.
I'll take care
Not
of it.
enough, Matt.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I can help. I'll check it out.
We got a new piece of loot! Yeah!
I can help.
Super late.
I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
These are all quite tanky now, these guys.
I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll check
Soaking up my
it
100
out. Sounds
mana
interesting. I'll
electrocutes.
check it out. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
Not enough,
That's
Matt.
curious. Sounds good.
Come here, Sparky.
I'll check it out. You asked for it.
You can actually just look at the loot before picking it up. I don't think I have boots. Oh, it's all coming together now.
Curious. I'll take care of it.
Finally getting more of a kitted out character. If I had her like fully kitted out,
That's curious.
bosses could probably be soloable without having to use any lives. Even then, maybe not.
I'll check it
Just
out.
because of the way it works, playing single player. But
I'll take care of it.
yeah, we're coming up to guys that just have a lot more health than the other guys did. So it's going to take me a lot longer to kill them.
Sounds good.
Oh, there's a traveller boots as well.
Shh. I'm trying to think here. That's curious. I'll check it out. Sounds good. Sounds
Season
interesting.
14's live right now.
Sounds good.
I was never into Diablo 3 enough
I'll
to...
check it out.
I was at the
I'll
start,
take care of it.
but other than that, I was never into it enough to sort of like play all through the seasons and stuff like that. I still haven't really done it. I think I started, but I barely played.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, boys, am I going to have to use Who's Your Daddy? Because we can kill you, it's just going to take a long time. Longer than I want to give. No! Who's Your Daddy?
I can help. What's the problem? I can help. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Shh. I'm trying to think here. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
It's too steep.
Sounds interesting.
Who would build a staircase so steep? Look, I mean, look at this aesthetics.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good.
This actually looks like a level in Diablo 3. That corner
Sounds
there.
interesting.
Oh, everyone has too much health now at this stage. I like the models though.
That's curious.
I might just put the cheat on now. So I don't have to sort of take forever to kill these mobs.
I'm trying to think here.
Diablo 3 is all about blowing stuff up very quickly anyway, or it should be.
I have no time for
Sounds good.
I'm getting pressured by your mods,
I'll
monkers.
check it out.
Why, Fred?
Sounds
What
I'll check
what's
it out.
going on?
That's curious. Sounds good.
I need explanations. Wow, look at this. Look at this.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good.
Oh my god, look at this.
I'll take care of it.
I can't get them all to come.
Sounds interesting.
Ah. Yeah, they just got too much health at this stage. I think it's doable, but it requires too much kiting and stuff like that, so I'm not too interested in all that nonsense. This is more fun.
Sounds interesting.
Boom.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'm trying to think here. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
Ghostly orb.
What's the plan?
See you later, mate.
I'm trying to think.
So you probably need to kill the ghostly orb whilst dealing with the ads, or kill the ads then the ghostly orb, whichever seems to get the job done, I
I'll
suppose.
take care of it.
Tribal shield is actually pretty good. I thought it was going to be very basic. Ah, that's the first item with leech. So health back. That's on a barbarian. Where was it? Where was it?
That's curious. What's the plan? Sounds good.
Way too late though. And it's only 10%. So I think you would need more than that. If you were to realistically try to solo this with like a barbarian character.
I'll take care of it.
I've already got Forsaken Locket. Don't worry about it, fellas.
I'll check it out.
I got this covered.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good.
Hey, are those shoulders? My muscle memory is pretty good actually for where these items will go because of World of Warcraft.
What's the plan? I'll check it
I
out.
guess it's a bit of a shame that
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
your character doesn't
Sounds
look
interesting.
like
Sounds
they wear the gear.
I'll
I
check
can't
it
tell. Have you been able to tell?
Sounds good. I'll check it out.
This seems like extra content though. I don't remember doing this the other time we played it, so I think this is like an extra zone that was added in.
I'll take care of it. That's curious.
Oh, hello.
What's the plan?
Ogre Lord Grontok.
I'm trying to think here.
29,000 health. Could you imagine how many times I've got to hit him
I'll check it out.
to kill that?
Can help.
They're just massive meat shields at this stage.
I'm trying to think here. I'll check it out. I can help. What's the plan? Shh. I'm trying to think here.
Using the cheat to one-shot everything, but I still want to gear up.
I can help. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
Seems kind of crappy stats for something that looks so cool. Wow, that's a bit better. Still not good enough though.
What's the plan? Shh. I'm trying to think here.
I feel like,
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
wow, it
Sounds good.
does still have another
I'll take
section.
care of it.
I'm impressed.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, there's definitely been more that's been added to this game because we did not do this stuff at any point whenever I played this back in the day.
What's the plan?
The only reason why I'm keeping the cheat on now is because they just got so much health. It's going to take too long to kill them. And they're also invincible for some
I
reason.
can help. Sounds good.
Unless you probably do
That's
something.
curious. I hate resorting to violence.
Looks like they're using a cheat as well. There you go, they're vulnerable now. So you need to go through the ice bits
Sounds interesting.
to make them vulnerable.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. That's curious. Shh, I'm trying to think here. That's curious. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. Shh, I'm trying to think here. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Like the power of a Jedi.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Shh, I'm trying to think.
Now we're starting to get into endgame gear.
Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Sounds
Yeah, I mean this is why I'm using the cheat. It's pretty doable. It's just
Restful.
gonna take too long.
I'll check it out. I can help. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out.
Do I keep going down the right paths? Because I want to go down the dead end paths.
I hate resorting to violence. That's curious. Sounds good. Sounds interesting.
That
I'll check it out.
cold arrow is so annoying.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Please use pulse multiple times when you activate shield.
Sounds good. I'll check it out.
Move too
Sounds
quickly.
interesting.
Damn it, flame strike.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. What's the plan? Sounds good. You asked for it. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, you can use it multiple times, you're right.
Resorting to violence. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. Sounds good.
Haha! I've grown more powerful than you can possibly imagine. There's a lever. That was the lever for the first part of the game.
What's the plan? Sounds interesting.
Kablamo. Bazinga.
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I hate resorting to violence.
Aha.
I can help. I'll check it out.
This was created like in 2011, by the way.
I'll take
So it's
care
not
of
even with like the recent updates
Sounds
as far as I know. That,
it. I'll take
you know, Blizzard increased the amount of megabytes you can use for a map file.
Shh, I'm trying to think here. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Okay, don't know what that one did then. Maybe opens the door.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. That's curious. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
It's got some stats on it. Oh yeah. Finally, the melee classes actually get some decent gear at the end of the game.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Well, is that not the end of it now?
I'll take care of it.
Because I think that's the dead end. That was the only other area.
I'll check it out.
Unless this is it.
Sounds good. Sounds
No, that's where I came from.
I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll take care of it.
I don't know.
Sounds interesting.
This map's bigger than I expected it.
Sounds
Because I kind of knew where it ended last time when we played this a long time ago.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Oh wow.
I'll check it out.
It's got this whole sort of Inferno area,
Thank you. I can help.
workshop area.
You asked for it. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. That's curious. Sounds good. I'll check it
See, if I did play this with others, they wouldn't have had the patience to go this far.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
I guarantee you.
Sounds interesting.
And they would have definitely all lost their lives. They did, basically. Before we even got, like,
Sounds good.
a quarter of the way that I got.
Sounds good.
Need some tryhards, really.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good. What's the plan? I'll take care of it. Sounds good. That's curious. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. What's the
Nightmare. Is this Legion TD?
That's curious. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Ah, okay.
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
This could be it now.
I'll take care of it.
Because I don't know if this is finished, because it's a beta.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, wow. There we go. That looks like a last boss. The Dark Lord, the source of evil, himself.
I'll check it out.
Alright, let's see how we get on, shall we?
That's curious.
Da 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 la 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 la. Oh, he's gonna have so much health, isn't he?
I'll take care of it. That's curious.
I can't actually use my spells on him because he's invulnerable. So I've got to kill his ads, I guess.
Sounds good.
But they're invulnerable.
I'm trying to think here.
Hmm.
Sounds interesting.
That's an interesting proposal there.
I'll
I was
check it
trying to
out.
use logic, but I was wrong to do so.
That's curious. I can help. What's
Anything I can destroy here?
That's curious. I'll check it out. I'll take
I mean,
care
it's a
of it.
nice looking
I'll
place.
check it out. I'll take care of
If
it.
this is what, you know, the ultimate source of evil gets you,
Sounds good.
I understand why he did it. Also, I just almost put myself into a dead end. They all seem to be invulnerable, though.
I'll take care of it.
Leave Bolvar alone.
Sounds good.
Bolvar did nothing wrong.
I can help.
I don't know what I am supposed to do here. Normally it would be a case of kill the ads and then he becomes vulnerable,
That's
but
curious.
if the ads are
Sounds interesting.
invulnerable as well,
Sounds good.
I think I've got a problem.
I can help.
No, every time I do S to get out of that little mini menu, that just puts you in.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
Alright,
Sounds
I'm gonna cheat as well then. Oh, he's enjoying that.
I can help. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
Get back! Oh, okay. Cheating wins.
Tremble, mortals, and despair. Doom has come to this world.
What's the plan? I'll take care of it.
Okay, I think that's what's supposed to happen when you first walk into the boss fight.
Sounds good.
That's why he was invulnerable. Because it hadn't procced yet. Well, there it is. We did it! Diablo 3 Warcraft Rise of Terror. If you're interested in playing this for yourself, you can do so. It will be in the video description below, or you can check it out at hiveworkshop.com. Thank you very much, guys. We got through it. We did it.